Hey, what fun we have to share with you today from NATO, from The Hague this morning, as Trump 2.25 continues to amaze the world with his eloquence, his carriage, and his witty demeanor. And our featured clip, our example of presidential stature and grace under fire today, Trump fields questions from reporters on the world stage. But wait until you see our spotlight exchange when asked about Article 5 of the North Atlantic Treaty, the most important deterrent to global conflict against things like, the access of evil or countries who invade other neighboring sovereign countries.
I mean, I've spoken to Putin a lot, and he actually was very nice. He volunteered help on, as you know, on Iran. I said, no, I don't need help on Iran. I need help on Russia. Okay? I said, do me a favor. Help us on Russia, not on Iran. But he was very nice.
Well, today's featured clip, it features mostly complete sentences, albeit kind of slurred dismissively, as you're about to see. It concerns Trump's commitment to our international NATO commitment. Yesterday, Trump made it clear on his way to The Hague that our first-class president, he has a plan of action predicated mostly upon who likes him. But in advance of today's revealing clip, let's listen to how Trump talks about Article 5.
Are you still committed to Article 5 of NATO?
It depends on your definition. There's numerous definitions of Article 5. You know that, right? But I'm committed to being their friends. I've become friends with many of those leaders, and I'm committed to helping them.
What do you want the role of NATO to be going forward once these other countries are spending more?
By having a unified system, I think we're going to have stronger peace, better peace, and I think we have that. When I went to NATO, they were broke. When I first started this whole thing, it seems like a long time ago, 9 years, right? But they were broke. I knew it immediately. I said, you guys are broke. They weren't paying their dues. 7 of the 28 countries, at the time it was 28, were paying their dues, but they weren't paying very much. NATO is broke. And I said, you're going to have to pay. And we did a whole thing, and now they're paying a lot. Then I said, you're going to have to lift it to 4% or 5%. And 5% is better. And I guess they're voting on that today, but they're going to be lifting it to 5%. That's good. It gives them much more power.
Mr. President, if there...
One more follow-up. In your comments just now about Article 5, that will probably make some people in Europe concerned. Can you clarify what you mean? Are you still committed to mutual defense?
I'm committed to saving lives. I'm committed to life and safety. And I'm going to give you an exact definition when I get there. I just don't want to do it on the back of an airplane.
So my producer, Jagger, here brings up an interesting point, so we're all on the same page. Here's the gist of Article 5. Article 5 of the North Atlantic Treaty is a core principle of the alliance. It states that an armed attack against one member shall be considered an attack against all. This means that if one NATO country is attacked, all other members are obligated to assist by taking such action as it deems necessary, including the use of armed force. It is the cornerstone of NATO's collective defense. Okay, so here is the direct question posed by a reporter. It's a wonderful opportunity to commit to our commitment to Article 5. And here is your reigning POTUS's full-throated interview-ending response.
Absolutely. You said you would clarify your stance on Article 5 just yesterday. Is that something you can explain?
I stand
today?
with it. That's why I'm here. If I didn't stand with it, I wouldn't be here.
So you would defend countries even
Well,
if
what
they
did
don't
I
pay
just
out
say?
their fair
Yes,
share?
of course. Why would I be here? Thank you very much, everybody.
Thank you, press. Thank you, press. Let's go.
Bye-bye.
Dismissive Donald in action again. Well, while world leaders grin and nod at the doddering old draft dodger, Trump's dangerous knee-jerk diplomacy on the world stage reminds us what might have been had Elon not rigged those marvelous voting machines.
Thurston, you're a convict! Oh.
Lovey, I've been framed. I'll appeal. I'll take it to Supreme Court. I'll go even higher. Rules Committee of the Newport Country Club.